talk can go on to another level in the next, if possible, if they allow to me to elaborate even more other mudras for immediate therapeutic benefit, like pain of different kinds. This is the most uh, you call it, those mudras which are necessary for spiritual upliftment. These the ones which I'll talk now today. But if some people want to know how those mudras, let's say you have a backache, you have a nausea, you have anxiety, you have this, you have that, so many other medical problems. Though if you do those mudras, it has immediate effects. Within 45 minutes, you will find effects. That is so powerful. I have tried several of them, and they are just unbelievable. But I have to. It's an involved field. Now, in our hand, they say the whole universe sits in our hand, and this is how the process of mudra system started. Now, this thumb has fire element to it. Fire element means Manipura chakra. Thumb represents the fire element or the Manipura chakra. The index finger represents, let me, so the index finger Vayu, which is lungs, right? Or the heart, lung, those that area, central part. Space is your Vishuddhi chakra. This is Anahat chakra. This is three up chakra, right? This is the fire chakra, Manipura chakra. Air is Anahat chakra. Space is the middle finger, which is represent the space, which is sound, right? Space is sound, which is Vishuddhi chakra. Earth is Muladhara chakra. This is the index finger, Muladhara chakra. Now, why people are asked to wear the ring in their this ring finger is because it activates the Muladhara chakra all the time. If this is not activated, nothing happens. All the chakras are dead if this is not happening. Earth chakra is very, and it's put stability in somebody's uh, demeanor and or thinking, stability in thinking. And water chakra is your Swadhisthana chakra. So this is what this is. Now there are different combinations. When you touch this to this, when you touch this to this, when you touch space to fire, when you touch Vayu to air, all that this is basically to a combination of permutation and combination. If you touch all of them, what happens? All this good stuff will be discussed. Maybe some today and maybe some next time. So I in greatly indebted and I have infinite gratitude towards Sri Vijayan ji, which he is from Kerala, who has given me the insights into Hasta Mudra, and I'm really thankful to him. He is such a genius in this. It's just fantastic. Now, importance of mudra. They are the switchboards of the body to regulate energy flow. So it's all about energy flow. Energy flow, if it is going down, it is going into animalistic lifestyle. If it is going up, it is a much more spiritual lifestyle. So they are windows to spirituality. They balance the five elements of fire, air, space, earth, and water. If there is anything, any of these represent the chakras also. This represent the elements also. So chakra and element and the fingers and the mudras all are in one system. They develop immunity and purify nerves. Very powerful concept. Immunity. Suddenly he sits in quiet mood and touching this finger and that's it. And his immunity is strong. How? That we'll discuss sometime. They energize the body and mind and remove all impediments. They benefit mental, physical, spiritual levels, which no medicine can do actually. Medicine they don't even solve the physical challenge also. They just remove the symptoms. But the challenge stays. And that's why I have so much less confidence in medicine. The more I learn about it, the more I am getting disillusion from them. This is, I don't know, this is my take or I don't know what that is. They affect all glands of the body and regulate the hormonal activity. All they affect is seven chakras, and through these chakras, they affect the mind, body, and soul magically. So this is the whole idea. So this Mula chakra, root chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Manipura chakra, heart chakra, Anahata chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, and the Agnya chakra, and the crown chakra, Sahasrara chakra. What all things can we do in order to subtle level activation? Subtle activation. While if we are some kind of anxiety situation going on, then we can do the solar plexus. This will help us. If we have insecurity problem going on, somewhere we are feeling insecure for something, Prithvi chakra stabilizing this thing. So this particular the ring finger and the thumb, both the in both the hand. If you sit here 15 minutes, multiply by 3. So if you can sit 45 minutes, fantastic. If you cannot sit 45 minutes, then you can do 15, another 15 later on, another 15. That way you can activate that. If we have a what incontinence challenge going on, either urinary incontinence or bowel movement problem going on, this chakra is very, very important. Now, this chakra also takes care of, Varun chakra also takes care of pain in the leg, muscle cramp, all that stuff. So, that I will discuss next time. What all medical challenges or physical, emotional, and or mental challenges can be solved by these things. This is just an added help to us. And our rishis and munis, they have done so much research on this. Is and thing is, you can have your own experience in that whole thing. I mean, my wife happened to have the spasm in her thighs. It's absolutely intense spasm, and it was not sciatic, something else. And I told her to do this one, Varun Mudra, and within 15 minutes it was solved. I say, wow. And there you are, solar plexus, Agni Mudra, just like that. And then Vayu Mudra, and then the Akash Mudra, and Hakini Mudra. Hakini, if you want to activate your third eye, this is how you just sit like this. And Dhyan Mudra, obviously, I always sit in this Mudra when I'm sitting on the floor. Right now, I'm sitting on the chair, but I'm sitting like this, and it just makes it just. Have you seen a Buddha picture of Buddha? Have you seen the picture of um, Guru Nanak Dev Ji? He sits in this mudra always. Amazing. So these mudra, you can take a screenshot of this and stick it on your wall sometime. It's so wonderful. So this is what I was talking to you about. Solar plexus, right? Fire, heart, air, throat, space, root is earth, sacral is water. The same thing on the so back of the hand also there are some points here. I would say pressure points which can be used to take care of various situations. Say abdominal pain is there. So the side facing the thumb of the finger can be pressed of like few minutes. Sore throat, this particular thing. Cold and cough, this particular thing. Over here, you can take a screenshot of this. It will help you. Cold, headache, rheumatic, backache, general pain. So these are the challenges people are facing these days. I mean, not these days. People are facing of everybody in some point of time they have had this challenge. So this is what it is. So in the abdominal pain can be done here also, and abdominal pain can be done here also. Now, if the abdominal pain happens to be uh, because of, let's say, vayu, like say, bloating, this is the best spot. If the abdominal pain is because of uh, incontinence, or for that matter, not properly delivering the urination part of it. This can be very helpful. This portion is anxiety, high blood pressure, fatigue, all these things can be taken care of by this particular. Just press this hard from one hand, and then the next hand after some time. Just do that, it will take care of itself. So it is so amazing. I do not know how these things are connected all over the body. Here
How
also,
long it should be, sir?
constip. Hello,
How
Hariom.
long it should be done?
15 minutes. Nothing should be done more than 45 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes multiply by 3. If you cannot sit for 45 minutes, you can do 15 minutes and another 15 minutes and another 15 minutes. Then spread it out in a period of time. So, so these are the things.
Shekharji, quick question. So I have
Yes.
presently a person who has sinus. She has been
Mm-hmm.
going for a lot of medications with no help. She says
Mm-hmm.
like my sinus is like killing me. So what
This
can
portion, back of the hand, number 8.
so
Press
back
it
of the
hard.
hand number 8, press it
Yeah.
hard for 15 minutes,
Yes.
left or right?
Both. One after. Alternate it.
Okay, so press like this for 15 minutes
Yes.
and press like this for 15 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
And
so
can
back.
I tell her or you have to tell her as a guru? How does that work?
You anybody can be guru. Whosoever has the hand can be a guru.
No, no. Okay, okay. No, no, I'm just because
Because
we cannot, if we
somebody
don't
says,
know about it.
do I need a guru to learn the pranayam? I say, are you breathing? I say, yes. And then you are a great guru and you can do it, right?
Oh, okay, okay. No, no, no. I definitely will tell her to do that. And
Yes.
every day she has to do like without fail. Is that the consistency is the key over here or?
You if you touch it, if it is very complex, very intense stuff, I think it will help. To be very honest with you, it will help. This will help. Yeah,
Okay,
no problem. It will help. Definitely, it will help.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, and then obviously, after say for instance, um, it's actually I have seen mostly people sardars. Mostly people or people from Haryana or in northern India, they wear big kada, big heavyweight kada. That is so important for making sure that you do not have headaches and any sexual problems. Women wear bangles, right? Gold bangles or various bangles. This area of the hand, the root area here, is related to the our reproductive domain. Okay, so this is very important. So you can see that. I mean, you can take a snap picture of this, and I think it will help. Now there you are. This particular thing, even though it is the thumb considered to be the fire element, it has another Ayurvedic interpretation to it, and it controls the brain. Okay, this controls the air element, which is good enough, and this controls the lungs that we already saw. Fire, yeah, Manipura chakra definitely has to be intestine. Middle finger is actually space, but it says fire here. I don't know what that means. Water element, yes, it is the kidney, and the heart is the earth. So these are different areas. Even though earth element has nothing to do with heart, but it has to do with heart. So as per the Ayurvedic understanding, this is what it is. Now, Pran Mudra here, which takes into account water, earth, and fire. So, the thumb is fire, and the lower two things are ring finger and the little finger, right? Earth and water. Earth, water, and fire all together they make Pran Vayu Mudra. And Apan Vayu Mudra is when you make your index finger touch the base of your thumb, which means controlling the fire, right? Controlling the fire, and what? And the two fingers, which is basically the the middle finger as well as the which is space and earth, they are being touched by who? By the thumb, which means so index finger is air, which you are controlling, which is getting controlled by the fire element, but the fire element is controlling um, the earth and the space. So this is Apan Vayu Mudra. And Vyan Vayu Mudra is when these two fingers are touching the thumb, which means they're balancing the space, air, and fire. Pran Vayu Mudra is balancing the water, earth, and fire. So this is balancing these three fires, the space, air, and fire. Udan Vayu Mudra is this is earth, space, air, and fire all are getting. So just leave the middle the small finger apart and you touch with your thumb all the three. That is Udan Vayu. And Saman Vayu is this one. So when you eat with your hand, all the five fingers are touching each other, which means when you not reaching with your spoon or fork. This is the thing which there was one just a debate competition going on somewhere, and they said why should we eat with hand and should we eat with fork? They were giving all the logic. Why should be because spoon and fork is cleaner than hand and all that stuff. They were discussing all that stuff. I this kid came to me and he asked me, Uncle, tell me what is the best thing to do. I said eating with the hand is always 100%. I said why? Is hand clean? I said well, you know what? Even if it is little dirty, it's not going to harm you. You'll develop immunity anyway. So, and then he started laughing. I said, no, then I explained to him this diagram and he said, wow, this is amazing. And he showed this, he got the first prize in that debate competition. So that is, I told him, this is the one. You have all the five elements into balance just by eating with your hands. Just by eating with your hands, you are actually encouraging all the five elements in and all the five chakras, the element, the chakras, and their physiology, everything just by eating with hand. So I still like to eat with my hand. People say I'm jungly. I say so be it, no big deal.
Shekharji, Satish ji has a question.
Yes, yes, Diji.
No. I just bit confused. Earlier, like B said, the thumb is the Agni, and in the Ayurvedic
Thumb is
one,
Agni.
sorry,
Yes,
yeah, and the
thumb is
Ayurvedic.
Agni. Hello,
Hello, yeah. So in the first
yes,
one, we have the thumb as Agni, and then the Ayurvedic
yes.
one, the middle finger is Agni. So
Yeah, I
how?
think that is something which I do not know. Somehow I thought of bringing that in just to make available to people to understand there is another aspect to that. I still do not know that yet. I
Okay.
am sorry about this particular one, right? You said
Yeah.
yeah, this is something which I do not know, really speaking. Although this is very much prevalent in Ayurvedic Shastra, but I do not know that. Very honest. I would rather go with this. This is a non-Ayurvedic Shastra, but this is more of a uh, this is mudra. Actually, it is more towards Patanjali
Oh,
thinking.
okay.
Yeah,
Patanjali.
right. yogic vidya. This is purely yogic vidya. That is Ayurvedic. So that's a different. That is different for. It is that is most likely for treatment and all that.
Oh,
So they consider that as, yeah. So
okay, thank.
is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Sure, sure. So these are the different different vayu, pran vayu, apan vayu, vyan vayu, udan vayu, saman vayu. Om pranaya swaha, om apanaya swaha, om vyanaya swaha, om udanaya swaha, om samanaya swaha, om brahmane swaha, om. We chant that mantra before eating, right? This is basically to invoke these pranvayus in us. Now, what does the action of this pranvayu is? It is crystallization. The location is heart, obviously, and it moves all around. Of course, the blood moves all around, the air moves all around our body, right? Through the blood. That is Anahat Chakra, and the air is the element. And it has cyclical nature of expression. It keeps rotating up and down all the way. Apan Vayu is elimination. Pelvis is the thing, and Mooladhara chakra is the chakra for that. It has the earth element. It is downward movement. So this Pran Vayu is all around. This is downward movement, and Vyan Vayu is circulation, which is outward. From heart it goes out, right? And from out all of the body back to heart, it is Pran Vayu again. So this is going back again. Swadhisthana chakra it is one of the things for water element and alignment. Very important. This particular chakra, I think I am amongst, maybe I'm graduating in this field, or maybe I'm evolving better. I am fan of this chakra, Swadhisthana chakra. Most people think, oh, they are the best thing is sorry, not Manipura chakra. I'm sorry, Manipura chakra. I am bigger fan of the Manipura chakra than even Agnya chakra for that. Sorry, and that's how it is. So I feel that Manipura chakra actually controls the rest of these chakras big time, because that is the place where our umbilical cord got connected to our mother, and that is the site for the entire development of all the chakras and things like that. So anyway, Udan Vayu is throat, which is upward, and Agnya chakra and Vishuddhi chakra are I think those are basically verbal capacity, and it has a metabolism means when thyroid, right, basal metabolic rate and all that, that is basically the thyroid area, that is called Udana chakra. So if this chakra is activated really good, nicely, you can never have unnecessary weight gain in life. It is not possible because thyroid will be taken in. It will be balanced, not up excessive, not lower. So both the things can be done with that. And the way you do it is when you are breathing in, breathe in deeply, and then you do lock the throat lock. Do the throat lock, and when you breathe out, you make another throat lock by uh, not by touching the chin to the to the chest, but lifting it up like that and swallowing your saliva. That both the places you swallow the saliva, one by touching it your chin to the chest, another one lifting up your chin and then swallowing it. So both the places, if you swallow the saliva, this Vishuddhi chakra get activated. And whenever you say activated, does not necessarily mean it is. If it is sluggish, it will become better. If it is higher, it will become balanced. So that's the when you say it causes balancing of uh, thyroid stimulating hormone TSH level. If it is excessive, which means you have less thyroid in your blood. If it is less, then it have more thyroid in the blood. So anyway, that's then Samana chakra is the navel chakra here, which is Manipura chakra. Assimilation, it is the fire is the element, and it is internal. Um, Basically, the entire intestine, small and large intestine is Samana Vayu only. It is so. Pran Vayu Mudra, this one, it translates forward moving air and it flows inward and upward, responsible for reception, right? And it is the most fundamental of the five Vayus. cardiorespiratory and immune system. If somebody wants to have this immune system function, blood pressure into control, this is the best mudra to do. Sit like this for some reason, for some minutes. Just sit like that. While watching TV, sit like that. What's wrong with that? Just sit like that. If you have unnecessarily high blood pressure going on, this is best. This pranvayu is located in Agya Chakra, we already seen. Coronary artery disease, low energy, and chronic fatigue syndromes can be solved by this particular one. And pranvayu can be affected if you are exposed to very loud noise. So if suddenly you will feel sort of very high negative screeching and too much of rock music going on in your neighborhood, then this is affected pranvayu, right? How to balance? When inhaling, allow breath to freely flow through the nose. Feel your lungs filled up with and freshest and most precious air you can imagine. Concentrate on the lungs, savoring this wonder. On expiring, instead of exhaling quickly, allow the pran to remain within you. Exhale slowly. This is exactly what pranayam is all about. Real pranayam is all about kumbhak. Inhale, hold it. Hold it. It is such a precious thing you are holding. Just imagine that you are the most precious thing you are holding is your air in your lungs. Wow. Just relish it. Let it sit there for some few seconds. 10 seconds, 5 seconds, I don't know, whichever, whatever the capacity you have. And then when you are, you just become miser. I say, oh my God, I am going to lose it now. Exhaling, just very slowly exhales so that you're almost allowing the air, telling your air, please don't go so quickly. You have been, so my dear, my most precious Valentine, right? Please come stay there. That is the romance that you have to show with your breath. That is real pranayam actually. When you are aware of that, every breath, inhalation, the pause between inhalation and exhalation, and then the exhalation and the pause between exhalation and the new inhalation, you are in romance with that. That's what pranayam means. Pranayam doesn't mean breathing in and out the door. No, 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 no. You have to have romance to it. So all the backward bends, especially the Surya Namaskar, when you do the second, you bend backward and all that. That is the that's how this pranvayu can be taken care of. Veerbhadrasan, warrior pose, Utkatasan, Uttishta Hastasan, Tadasan, Shavasan. All these asanas can be used to balance your prana. And of course, without the right pranayam, nothing happens. Pranayam is everything. Pranayam is getting established in your pran. Pran pratisthit, pran pratishtha is what we are talking here. Not just simply breathing. We are Shwas pratisthit, so we are already, we from day one. But we are never pran pratisthit. We have to develop that art of being in romance with our breath. The breath doesn't mean just breathing in and out. The benefits of pranvayu is this. Chronic fatigue takes care of eyes and improve vision. I have myself experienced this. Personally, this is my experience. And it improves my vision. I used to wear glasses some time ago. I don't use it. Doctor said, what are you doing? I said, I don't know. I'm just breathing right. I said, keep doing. That's good one. So it energizes your body. So vitality, have you seen anybody with absolutely, if you just go close to him, you just feel like you are drained. Those people do not have pranvayu taken care of. When you are energized, you will have the pranvayu taken good care of. It improves the function of the heart and lungs. Of course, when you do this mudra and of course you are doing the proper breathing, then everything. See, anything, all the mudras, if you are not breathing right, nothing works. Remember that. Just doing the mudra is good because it helps you connect the nervous system, the the entire nervous system being triggered at those tips of your fingers. But it always helps with proper breathing, self-healing, immunity, all that stuff. It can be used in recovery of any early illness. Convalescent period, this is something which is fantastic. And it helps with arthritis, release joint pain. This is so important. Most elderly people have happen to have this kind of, and then they give an excuse, kya, oh, my parents had that, and then this happened, and then joint pain happened. Well, yes, it happened, but we can solve it. We can do the proper breathing and do this pran mudra. Everything will be good. Apan mudra. Apan vayu is the elimination thing. So physical waste, toxin, they have to go. So the pelvic floor basically regulate digestion and reproductive functions. And apan vayu is weak. If it is weak, then the body become more susceptible to disease, low mood, depression, huh? So, if the negative emotional states. So this mudra is called a Mrit Sanjeevani mudra. This mudra can snatch a person away from the clutches of death in the case of heart attack. So I have seen people. This gentleman who talked about Vijayan sir, he has said that he has saved two or three people from heart attack while they were going in an ambulance. So what they did was he did this to that person and he taped the whole hand like that. Taped it. His own hand, it was scotch tape, he taped it. And 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 he was out of, because he did not know recitation, right? Breathing. So he did not know that, but he knew this mudra thing. So he did that. He helped it. Anyway, how to balance this? Mula bandha, root lock. Remember, I had already talked to you about this bandha, Mula bandha, Udyan bandha, and the other one, throat bandha. So these things can be, the Mula bandha can be very, very good for the flow upon vayu in the body, and it has a more positive and invigorating flow of energy. Kapal Bhati is one of very, very good. Kapal Bhati means uh, like exhale, 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 that type of thing, right? Forceful abdominal exhalation. That's what it expels toxin and clears the lungs and all that congestion. So follow the beginner friendly asanas. Very simple asana can be prasarit padota, spreading the leg forward. When you are tired, let's say coming from long walk or long period of standing or having doing some dissections or doing some surgery and all that, come and sit at home and spread your leg like that. Automatically you will feel good. Vrikshasan, tree pose, bandha konasan and shalabhasan. These things are very, very helpful for balancing the apan vayu in the body. Apan vayu benefits is chest pain, heart attack. It takes care of, removes obstruction, blockage, and detoxifies the body. This helps increase akash element, right? It increases the earth element and contributes to increased vitality. This is how the balancing happens, both the things. So, angina, fast heartbeat, like 100 heartbeat per minute. For some reason, somebody has just happened to have that. So it can be taken care of. That's like so. This is very, very important. I fully agree with that person's observation that he has saved somebody from heart attack just by that mudra. The practice of mudra is so seen heart attack strikes might enable the victim to decrease the damage of heart muscle. So this is so important. If somebody even senses that there is a heart attack coming, do this right away so that it does not damage the heart. He might survive, but he might have damaged heart, the muscles. This mudra is a painkiller. It can be used to treat headache, toothache, tummy ache, backache, joint ache, heel pain, all that stuff. I had a I had a heel challenge some time ago, and I did this. Honestly, it is gone. It's not there. Heel pain. I was thinking, what is going on here? Uh, Plantar fasciitis or something of that nature. There, I was doing all that stuff, reading this. I said, and then I saw I said, "Oh, this is very important. Heel pain can go away. It can overcome excessive sweating and urinary incontinence. It can be taken care of. All the disease due to Vata and Pitta can be overcome with this Apan Vayu. Vyan Vayu is keeping these two together. And these are the things. So one is Anahat Chakra. This is getting activated because of that energetically. It governs nerve, joint, muscle function and supporting the function of the four Vayus. This is very, very, very important. These three elements are getting balanced because of this. Swadhisthana Chakra, Anahat Chakra. This is the couple of chakras getting activated, not just one chakra, couple of chakras. Swadhisthana Chakra, Anahat Chakra. And this Vyan Vayu runs through all the nerves, energy channels. They call it nadis is nothing but energy channels of the body with more than 72,000 pathways, thereby connecting all the functions of the body. This is this is so important. Just sit like this. Like for instance, just sit. Whenever you're doing the mala bead, when you're doing the mantra chanting using mala, you are using these three very easily. When one feels may feel physically or mentally clumsy, disjointed or other, this is unhealthy situation. Do this mudra, Vyan Vayu mudra, and everything will be fine. Basically, it is connected to the entire nervous system. As I said, 72 different pathways of nerves running all throughout our body. This makes that thing happen perfectly fine. How to balance it? Same. Without pranayam, nothing works. Honest, I'm telling you, pranayam is the father of everything. Pranayam means Hanumanji. Our breath is everything. No matter, I don't care how great you might be in doing yogasana. If you are not breathing properly, as per the scripture, as per the Hanuman Chalisa scripture, all is wasted. These are the secrets already embedded in our scriptures, but we do not know they exist. So, of course, backward bends, lateral posture, sun salutation, and savasana. These are the different yogasanas that can help balance this vayu. Benefit of Vyan Vayu, regulate blood circulation, removes drowsiness, excessive sleep. Now, if sometimes somebody has a deadline and something has to happen and he's feeling so sleepy, tired, do this mudra 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and everything will be fine. So it can control diarrhea. Say, there was one person who had talked about this, who had gone to Kailash Mansarovar Yatra, and over there they drank the tea which those Sherpas make there, or those Tibetan, and they use yak milk, those big animals, those are, and he could not digest that. So he just went 41 times in one day to bathroom, and he could not do the yatra. And somebody said he could stop this by doing this Vyan Vayu Mudra, and it suddenly stopped because I think he had lost all the electrolyte by then. But anyway, this is the most important mudra that can be done if we have excessive diarrhea going on. Udan Vayu. Direct pranas from lower to upper chakras. This is Udan means udne wala. It's going upwards, right? From lower to a higher consciousness. This is very important. Three fingers other than the small one, just holding it, balancing it together. It governs the throat chakra, communication and expression, which is very, very important. See, whenever we are communicating, we are basically using Udan Vayu all the time. It makes you feel confident, assertive, and able to express ourselves articulately. This is very important. All the best orators in the world have had this balanced Udan Vayu. Udan Vayu, when it is out of balance, we find difficult to communicate. We feel that there are no, we do not have the right words come out from our mouth. Whatever we say and whatever comes out is totally different. Some people can get the, they say no, they say keeping your foot in your mouth, something like that. Right? That's what it happens when Udan Vayu is out of control. Anyway, Udan Vayu is activated by Saman Vayu, which itself is activated the Prana and Apan Vayu. Can you believe that? Udan Vayu is activated by Saman Vayu, which itself is activated by Prana and Apan. So these are the uh, Apan, Prana, Saman and Udan. These are the gradual processes. Setu Bandhasan, Sarvangasan, Bridge Pose, Halasan, Matsyasan and Sirsasan. These are the different yogasans that can help balance this. Also known as laughter mudra. When somebody is happy and laughing, what happens? All the bodies, the Apan Vayu, Pran Vayus, and Saman Vayu and Udan Vayu all are activated because of this laughter. When you laugh, your Manipura chakra is really, really getting activation going. So that is very important. It helps in creative thinking and setting goals. My goodness, this is very important. Which means that this is also indirectly activating the prefrontal cortex also. Prefrontal cortex, because that's where the creativity, setting goals and thinking and all that stuff, those centers reside there. Intellectual capabilities. So it ensures smooth blood flow to the. Now this particular, this is Sujnaji, this is one of the things, task for you. This can be a very small study. A small pilot experiment can be done by using this mudra and doing the bold fMRI thing. When you do this mudra, some people who are not doing this mudra and some people who are doing this mudra, can you test the bold fMRI signal in the prefrontal cortex? This will prove it.
Oh, well, the Udana Mudra will prove it.
Yes. This particular mudra, this one. If you sit
Oh,
like this for extended period of time, can
uh-huh.
you see, because prefrontal cortex, ventromedial or ventrolateral and all dorsolateral prefrontal cortex is the CEO of our brain.
Right, right.
It's the CEO of our brain also. So
Mm.
that's where this intellectual capacities, the ability to creatively think out of the box, thinking, setting goals, and all that stuff happens here only. So if this particular mudra can challenge this, this will be extremely fantastic. Immediate. Whenever there is
Oh,
confusion or some kind of stuff going on, this mudra can help. So this is your task from today on. We're figuring it out how to get this.
sure,
Uh,
sure, sure, Prithvi.
to be very honest with you, I am actually currently working on forming a foundation where some people can can donate some money to have this kind of study going on. I am
Oh, wow.
actually looking into forming a foundation. Uh,
Oh,
so I
oh.
think that once that foundation is formed, you are hired. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. This is serious stuff.
Yes, yes. I totally understand.
Yeah.
I was actually, I mean, thinking of even in the island community also, there are lots of children. Why don't we do with the children, the
Yeah,
Sudana Mudra,
children,
and why
my
don't we do?
goodness, just simple. This it is so simple, and it does the maximum job. My goodness, yes.
Yeah, yeah. If we show them results, definitely there is no
Oh
looking
yes,
back
this
for
is,
them. They will
and but you have
definitely
to have
follow.
the good, you have to have a good assessing capacity. Those detection systems, the tools to figure it out, like fMRI or any blood work and this hormone up and down, whatever that is, right? These are the things that we
Yes,
should do. It's a
yes,
mudra,
yes.
nobody has done it yet.
Yeah, yeah,
Nobody has done work on mudras and science.
yeah.
Nobody. I have not seen a single paper on that.
Oh, wow.
It can
Okay.
help. It
Waiting,
can
waiting
help.
to be explored.
That's why the laughter mudra, when they say laughter, even if you don't do this Udan mudra, this Udan Vayu mudra, but you just are laughter, you're just happy guy all the time laughing, you will have creativity. You will not have fuzzy thinking. You will not have like brain fog going on. These days, there are a lot
Yeah.
of people who are having brain fog
Yes, yes,
in
absolutely.
USA.
Right.
If they
Shekharji.
ask you to, if they were to do Udan Vayu Mudra, they will be having. Okay, great. Get some brain fog people who have clumsy thinking and cannot set goals. Let them do this and see what is the effect of this. Please make a note of this particular. I'll send you the whole PDF today after this talk so that you can
Sure,
think and rethink and you'll let's make this happen.
sure,
And
sure,
I
sure.
am going to get us some money for that purpose. Hopefully, I'll
Right.
get there.
Shekharji, are you
Okay.
sharing your screen? Means I don't see it. Are
Pardon
you
me?
are Yes, you it is sharing?
Mm.
Are you sharing your screen, Shekharji? Some reason I can't see it.
Yes, I am sharing the screen.
Okay, okay.
What happened? It's not coming up?
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
see it.
it is coming up. I think it is your side,
Okay,
Harish.
set one. Thank you.
Oh, is it okay now? Are you
You can
seeing it
continue,
now?
sir.
Or no?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
okay.
start out. I think rest of them
Benefit
they
of
can also.
Sudan or relieve depression. Anybody who is in unnecessary depression. See, somebody who is on anxiety for 6 months will become depressed. And after 1 year in depression, that fellow is suicidal. So one has to stop the anxiety initially and stress. Stress and anxiety has to go first in order for it to relieve the depression and suicidal situation. It improves concentration and alertness and sharpens memory. Now, all these things are hippocampus, hypothalamus, all this stuff is going on in that area. Remember, these words, when you say somebody said depression and concentration, alertness, memory, then I start to think about the brain areas, which I have not put in this slide, but eventually someday I will put that together. That is Sujna. That's your goal. How to put this whole thing into neuroscience perspective.
I
Getting the data
will try
out.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah. I think this will be very good. Get different people, depressed people, anxiety people, lack of goal people, brain fog people, and let them do some mudra like this and see what is there any improvement. Speech disorder.
Sure,
My
sure,
goodness,
sure.
this is special. This is so important. Speech disorder, which means some autistic children happen to have speech disorder, we can solve their problem. Asthma, anyway. Samanvayu, this is another, like all. Let teach them to eat with their own hands. Forget about the spoon and fork and knife and all that. It helps with digestion, absorption, assimilation. This one. Manipura chakra, as usual, my most favorite chakra is Manipura chakra. And balancing air, pranvayu. Saman Vayu is the Pran Vayu at the meeting point between Pran and upward and moving Vayu and the Apan downward. So this is the meeting point between these things. So that's why this chakra can control every other. This mudra can control every other Vayu, Pran Vayu. These are the thing which unites two energies. Sangam. This is the actual Sangam, and this particular Saman Vayu, Pran Vayu, and Apan Vayu. These are the Triveni Sangam. That's where it's at. This is how we are having a Mahakumbh right here. So Manipura Chakra taken, Samanvai helps to take what we need and release what we don't really. Just make it balanced. Ah, so wonderful. Digestive disturbances, slows metabolism, malnourishment, or obesity. These are the things that can be taken care of by this. Lot of people have unnecessarily eating habit that causes obesity because of if they can do this. See, when you eat with your own hands, you do not eat more anyway. This is I have seen it over and over again. When I go to some party or something like that, you stuff yourself up without even fulfillment. You stuff but not fulfill. Whereas when you are eating with your hand, you are fulfilled and not stuffed. This is something which I have observed myself over and over again. How to balance saman vayu? This is of course, pranayam is by far the best thing that can ever happen. And then this one, this is such a fantastic yogasan that it is basically on the soldier position, right? But you twist your hand and get it crossway across the other leg. So this is what it is. And this particular yogasan is Utkat chair pose, Utkatasana. So this is Parivritta Paravraksha Parivak Prakshosasana. What is that? Parshva Konasan. Parshva Konasan. This one is. And this is Shalabhasan, locust position. And this is Marichyasan, and this is Paschimottanasana. And Uddyan Bandha means abdominal lock. So whenever last time I had talked to you about whenever you're doing any yogasan, always do yogasan in Ujjayi breathing mode and doing the pranayam during that yogasan. Whenever you're, for instance, doing, for instance, the Surya Namaskar, when you're going behind, going back, bending back up, that time you do the Ujjayi breathing, do the three throat lock, Uddiyana lock, and the root lock. All these three locks has to happen simultaneously for a few seconds, and then exhale or inhale, whichever way. Whenever you have inhaled, do the mudra, do the bandha, and do the pranayam. So these things has to happen simultaneously. Whenever you're doing, even when you're doing this, or this, or this, or this, you should have all the three elements together. Position, which means the pose, mudra especially. Then the second one is pranayam, with ujjayi breathing and with bandha. Once you do this, that's it. You are in charge. Samanvayu. Improve digestion, balances metabolism, improve the function of the liver, remove the loss of appetite, balances body energies, vata, pitta, kapha, all are taken into account. That's why it is Samanvayu is so important. And all it takes is the kind of right eating habit with your own hands. Remove gastric trouble, hypertension. My mother said, what are you all talking these days, man? What is this hypertension, stress, and all that? We never had those things. I said, really? Because they have both, all the three kapha, the doshas, vata, pitta, and kapha doshas were tackled by eating with their own hand nicely. So, anyway, thank you all very much for such a very intense attention from your part. Thank you so much.